When you're talking about care planning for an individual, the first thing that needs to be considered is the patient themselves, the person, so that you preserve autonomy. And hopefully those conversations were engaged in prior to the patient being unable to communicate, so that surrogate, that proxy for that patient, has in mind and knows that patient well enough, or their loved one, mother, father, sister, brother, what their wishes were, so that healthcare proxy stands in the shoes of that patient and makes decisions based on what they would want.
As Alzheimer's progressed, there are more and more things that Grandma couldn't do, and both with Papa and Grandma, as their health deteriorated. I mean, it's if you can think of a child growing up in reverse but being an adult, that's very much what it was like.
I know that, my mom is 67, and I know that her condition is only going to deteriorate, and she's not going to get better. And it's a real touchy subject to talk about what's going to happen when she needs full-time care.
Hospice is a part of palliative care, and as a part of palliative care, it addresses the same issues. But in addition to that, what hospice will do will have a team approach that is more focused on more toward the end of life, as defined by usually Medicare, the last 6 months of life. And integral to that care of that patient is the care of the family in supporting the patient.
People in hospice and also in palliative care may actually live longer by discontinuing aggressive care. Additionally, the quality of life may go up. If I have a terminal illness, I don't want to spend the last year of my life visiting the doctor every week. I want to spend the last year of my life doing what's important for me, for closure. I also want to make sure that I have everything ready. It's important for families to recognize that it is not a failure.
It's just a sensitive subject when somebody is so fiercely independent, and to talk about that point that will inevitably come where she'll need more care than I can provide. And it's emotional for me because, the idea of putting her in a place where other people will take care of her and might not give her the same kind of care that I give her, it's scary, and there's also some guilt there too.
What may be somewhat of a surprise to families and patients in the community in general is that what studies recently have shown is that hospice actually serves to prolong life. And that is something that I think even those of us that work in hospice and palliative care are pleasantly surprised.